Hello, my name is Ronaldo Smith from the Cumberland County Cohort 2025. In this presentation, we'll explore the major developmental milestones children achieve through K through 2 school years, focusing on cognitive, social, emotional, physical, and language development. Special thank you to the administration and faculty and staff of the Glendale Acres and Elizabeth Cashwell Elementary School for their openness and honesty as we toured their in schools. Cognitive development through K through 2 years shows a clear growth in problem solving, understanding concepts, and independence. Across all grades, some of the commonalities is problem solving, reading fluency develops and recognizing letters. Also, critical thinking and awareness needs to be developed. At these schools, we have the opportunity to see teachers working with students as they work through their ability to understand letters, vowels, consonants, and even some math concepts in certain in grade 2 classes. In terms of social development, we'll see that this time students will evolve from learning basic interactions to building meaningful friendships. Across all grades, children learn to share, cooperate, and hopefully resolve conflicts. We try to make sure they understand empathy and awareness. Social circles may expand and peer influence increases. Collaboration becomes more common and effective in this grade in this time frame. At the schools, we saw various opportunities where kids had to work together to perform certain tasks, where they be inside things like sensory tanks, where they were working on group activities, or just in their building in some certain STEM activities. So this was a very good thing that they was working on. Emotional development. Emotional growth involves better self regulation and a stronger sense of self. This can be exhibited through various activities. We saw in the classroom, they had various emotional learning boards, affirmations. Kids had pictures and they celebrated each other's birthdays. And it gets kids to understand that, hey, it's bigger than me and it's okay to involve others as we examine and grow. In terms of physical development, we're talking about refining both gross and fine motor skills. In various grades, this can look like running, climbing, or throwing. We saw this primarily inside the pre-K programs, where play learning was is very much reinforced. Fine motor skills, as handwriting and drawing, should improve steadily. Strength, stamina, and overall physical confidence should grow. In various schools, we saw kids building once again, working on activities where they had to come up with their own creations. We saw kids working together in groups. They had various tasks. There were different play areas where kids can go in and really get that exercise, and but also learn that, hey, everyone needs a turn at this, and they were sharing very well. Language development. Language skills flourish as children become more confident communicators. In various schools, we saw things working with vocabulary and grammar skills, storytelling, where they'd be virtually doing some of the computer programs that were reading, and kids were able to hear and sound words out. We saw kids being able to express as they needed things. They were very controlled as how to ask for things and how to verbalize what they wanted. We saw in various classrooms things like anchor charts and vocabulary, and even some cross curriculum work where the science and the math and the ELA were intertwined for a very cohesive lesson. In conclusion, um, children in the K through 2 age group achieve remarkable growth in all areas. These milestones highlight how each year builds upon the last, fostering independence, critical thinking, and social emotional skills. One of the things that was pretty awesome about seeing this and happen, because I had very limited experience in the K through 2 arena, is I really saw how important it is when the small group work. We saw various opportunities where teachers had things set up where they can move around the classroom and really have that one-on-one time and really work on the individual skills. And you can see that they had time and they prepared their kids for it because it was structured and it was moving. And so that was really impressive, especially coming from my background. Thank you for your time.